So, I promised you all a Codeine Confession. Got the phone propped up against my computer so it looks like I took some time. What I was going to confess and talk about, my gosh, I'm thirsty. I am thirsty though. Hold on. It all played out in my mind really well. What I was going to talk about and discuss. And I was like, yes, I feel like I must confess this stuff to you guys. And then I've decided not to. So I changed my mind. The rat cage was cleaned today. So you're just going to get a boring update. And they're now checking out what we've done. They're playing with the new shredded paper that I so kindly gave to them. And so that's that update. That's your ratty update for today. My boss messed up my paycheck this week. I don't know if you guys remember, there was a video from last year when my boss messed up my paycheck. I'm sure I made a video about it. I was really upset. And I am surprised. I was really upset this morning too. And I was really upset at how calm I was this morning on the phone. I mean, I was cool as a cucumber. I was like, oh, don't you worry, I'm here to help. And I meant it. So, I don't know. And then I got an email from my boss. She apologized. And I said she would fix it. Well, I know you're going to fix it. But you're going to make it look like you took more money from my check than you actually took. And it's going to cause me anger. I was surprisingly, I just chilled through the day. And then I got another email from her. You got 4 good calls this month. We get surveys. And I got 4 good ones. Here's a Codeine Confession for you. I go through mood swing stages. Some days I'm really, really angry, and it'll last for a week, couple weeks. Some days I'm normal. You know, it's weird. And at work, last month before, I was really burnt out because everything is broken at work. And it was just going to work was a chore, and I called it a lot. I remember where I was going with this. Oh, yeah. So, I've been getting bad survey scores. Most of them, not all of them. Most of them were complaining about the bank itself, not me, but they gave me the low score, so thanks for that. When they ask you to do a survey for someone, please be kind to your customer service representative. Give them the good score, and then when you get to the free form, then go nuts. So, that doesn't affect the rep. It's all numbers and stats at my job, and I'm good at it. I'm good at keeping my stuff under control. But anyways, I got really bad surveys, and some of them were my fault. I mean, I was just really, really rude, and just outwardly rude. And it's not characteristic of me because I fake the happiness at work all the time, and I'm good at it. It's my skill, and I have a soothing voice that people like to listen to. And, Bee's butt's moving. She's having a dream. My sweet baby. But anyways, my surveys were suffering, and that hurts my bonus. And I got 4 good scores this month. No, you can see the scores, like you can see the actual numbers, but there's a little chart. The green ones have a smiley face. The ones in the yellow zone are like, and then the ones that are in the red, they're like, I had a lot of yellows and reds, and but now it's good. I was going to tell you, Roswell. Anyways, yesterday I thought it was really extremely rude. Other people were like, well, that's not as bad as I thought you would have said. And I'm like, yeah. People do this all day, every day. They call up. There's a charge on their account. It's a monthly charge. I don't subscribe to that. And then you look through their history, and it's been the same charge comes out on the same day for the past 10 months. And you bring that up, and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. And so this lady who's calling up, she's like, I don't know what this charge is. I was like, all right, I'll help you figure it out. So I Googled it, and I was like, this is what Google says it is. Do you know what it is? Do you know what this is? Does this make sense to you? And she's like, yes, but I don't pay them. I don't care. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then out of curiosity, I went and checked the previous months, because I'm like, how do you not pay for your trash bill? But anyways, that's what it was. It was trash bill. And, she's just like, yeah, I always look at my account, and I'm like, well, I'm really surprised that you didn't notice this charge. It's been coming out since October. And then I was like, that was really rude. I hope she did not pick up on it, but I can usually suck that sarcasm right in and not let it out with a caller. Oh, and then there's someone else was like, said something bad, or I would never do that, and I was like, I'm sure you do, whatever it was, I don't remember, but I'm not like that on the phone. I take my job somewhat seriously. Well, so here's part of the confession. If you don't mind my talking about my disease again, I'm diseased, people. Look at this shirt. This is a funny shirt. I love this shirt. I wore it to surgery once. I don't think anybody else found this funny as I did. They're just checking out the new cage, like, what's going on? I was going to confess something. So, when I found out I was metastatic, I immediately thought I was going to, drop dead the next day. And I got very reckless. And I said a lot. I run my mouth. You know this, you know me. And sometimes I don't know when to shut up. I've really improved upon it. Believe it or not. I really have. Some of the stuff I keep in is like comedy gold. And it's like, maybe you just don't need to be the funny one right now. Maybe you just need to shut up. And so, I got reckless. I did a lot of dumb things. I took out a sketchy loan because I was like, I'm not going to be here in 5 years when it comes due. I'll just make my monthly payments, take their money, and run. So I did pay them. I just didn't think I was going to be around for 5 years. Well, it's 4.5 years now that I've been